I was asked a question the other day and it really made me think, when was the last time I used enterprise architecture in the boardroom? Now, you might be thinking, what is enterprise architecture and why would you use it in the boardroom? Now, enterprise architecture for me is all around how you describe your organisation. That's everything to do with it. That's to do with how the organisational structure works, the people, the processes, the IT systems, how you automate things. Everything is described within the enterprise architecture. And whether you have an official enterprise architecture function or not, you're doing this as your day-to-day process anyway. You'll probably find that it's just done by people like your CEO or your COO or other people who are maybe your managing director who's putting the structure behind how your organisation is created. But actually, when you start thinking about your organisation is pulled together, it really is a very important piece of how your success is going to be moving forwards. Because if you have the right structure in place and you can understand how your organisation is going to grow and how you're going to make changes happen within your organisation, you really have the first stages of being able to communicate that. And communication is the most important thing in any organisation. Because you have to be able to communicate not only what you're going to do and how you're going to do it, but more importantly why it's important to do this, and those reasons have to be articulated in a way that people can understand them in terms that are readily available to them, and that really means understanding their remit and their domain. Now, coming back to the question, when was the last time I used enterprise architecture in the boardroom? It's a really curious question, because most of the time when you're in the boardroom, you never talk about the structure of the organisation or the structure of your IT systems or how your processes are knitted together. Most of the conversations are really around how you're pushing the business forwards and how you're going to be successful being able to either take advantage of the opportunities coming towards you or what you need to spend to make those opportunities available to you, or how you're going to potentially de-risk your organisation. So while the artifacts that you'd create as an enterprise architect might not necessarily be used at the boardroom, the reality is all of the thinking, all of the working out, all of the summary information that you collect gives people the information they need to be able to make those decisions on what opportunities to capitalise on and how to be able to make that happen for the organisation. So the due diligence that you're putting in to make that approach possible is really important, whether those papers actually hit the boardroom or not. So I challenge you to make sure that when you are making your changes to your organisation, you do that with a real conscious thought. You actually put down and write on paper what it is that you're trying to do and how you're going to make it happen. Because if you do, you'll find it's going to be easier to communicate to everybody exactly what's happening and why they need to get on with it, and hopefully be able to tap into their reasons why that they should be doing this. And if you don't, you're probably just going to continue to do what you currently do.